Welcome to the Top 10 Luxury Lifestyle channel. There's hardly anyone who doesn't own a watch. Watches are among the most popular accessories, and they've been part of fashion for the last 5 centuries. Watches were first introduced in the 16th century, and ever since, they've become a must-have accessory for both men and women. Watches are considered one of the most important parts of your overall look. It wouldn't be an understatement to say that your watch represents your personality and who you are. With time, the designs, mechanisms, and styles of watches have evolved quite a lot. But some watchmakers aren't just making watches, but art and history. Their brilliant pieces with impeccable quality are considered a work of art, so they come with a hefty price tag and are among the luxury products. This video will list the top 10 luxury watch brands based on prices ranging from thousands to millions of dollars. These watches aren't any ordinary watches. They're made with the finest selection of gemstones and materials and are highly delicate and unique mechanisms. Most of the parts of these luxury watches are pieced together by expert hands, and the final product is a privilege that only a few get to wear on their wrists. 1. Patek Philippe. Price range $15,000 to over $1 million. Patek Philippe is known for inventing the very first watch. Carrying decades of history with it, Patek Philippe watches are undoubtedly the best luxury watches of recent times. Patek Philippe & Company was founded in Geneva in 1851 and is one of the 3 Holy Trinity watchmakers. Most Patek Philippe watch customers are the royals, especially the members of the British royalty. Since its inception, Patek Philippe has been the leading supplier of watches to Queen Victoria and many other queens to follow. The Patek Philippe watches are among the most exquisite timepieces with some of the most complicated mechanisms. But such a luxury does come with a hefty price tag. The price of a Patek Philippe watch usually ranges between $10,000 and $780,000, and in some cases of customization, even $1 million. The most popular Patek Philippe designs include Nautilus, Aquanaut, World Time, and 24 Calatrava, among others. This luxury watch brand has customized watches for some high-profile individuals, including British royalty, American automobile manufacturer James Ward Packard, and high-profile American banker Henry Graves. The watch designed for Henry Graves, known as the Graves Super Complication, is one of the most exclusive watch designs ever made. This piece of art is a gold pocket watch with 24 functions. Creating this watch took Patek Philippe around 3 years of research and 5 years for manufacturing. The watch is considered the most expensive pocket watch and was sold in an auction in 2014 for $23.98 million. Number 2. Audemars Piguet. Price range $7,000 to over $850,000. Another famous name in luxury watch brands is Audemars Piguet. This luxury watch brand was founded in 1875 and is still owned by the original founding family. This Swiss watch brand has some of the most exquisite designs ever made. The Holy Trinity of watches is comprised of 3 popular luxury watch brands, and Audemars Piguet is one of them. Being one of the most renowned watchmakers, the brand only makes a limited number of pieces each year. The unique thing about these watches is that they are made using only select high-quality material and employing the traditional techniques of centuries ago. Audemars Piguet watches are priced between $8,000 and $250,000. The most famous design of AP is its Royal Oak series. The Royal Oak series watches were the first to incorporate non-precious metals like stainless steel into the sporty watch and charge prices equal to luxury watches. Keeping up with the history of innovation, Audemars Piguet produced its first underwater watch called the Royal Oka Offshore series, regarded as among the most popular diving watches ever. Number 3. Vacheron Constantin. Price range $18,000 to over $6 million. Those who know about innovative luxury watches know about the third member of the Swiss Holy Trinity watches, Vacheron Constantin. Founded in the mid-17th century, Vacheron Constantin manufactures impeccable and unique horological works of art. Vacheron Constantin, according to Forbes, is the manufacturer of the world's most complicated watches, priced at $8 million. The watches have been seen on the wrists of many high-profile individuals. One of the timepieces by Vacheron Constantin was owned by the famous French military leader Napoleon Bonaparte. In recent times, famous personalities like Donald Trump, Kate Bosworth, Marlon Brando, and Rick Ross have these masterpieces in their collection. Number 4. Jaeger LeCoultre. Price range $5,000 to over $2 million. Next on the list is yet another Swiss brand known for its intricate designs, Jaeger-LeCoultre. This brand is famous for making the world's smallest watch calibers. Antoine LeCoultre founded the brand in Les Sentiers, Switzerland. In 1833, it claimed its place among the world's finest watches. Apart from the design, material, and complicated mechanisms, another reason to own this watch is the resale value it holds. These watches are considered a highly lucrative investment and are masterpieces to treasure. Using cutting-edge technologies coupled with years of experience, Jaeger-LeCoultre is among the few luxury brands for classic elegance and timeless styles. Famous personalities like Robert Downey Jr., January Jones, Matt Damon, Queen Elizabeth II, and some other members of the British royal family have exquisite pieces of Jaeger-LeCoultre in their watch collections. Number 5. Hublot. Price range $4,200 to $5 million. By now, you'll have picked up that Swiss watchmakers are regarded as the most expert craftsmen, and that Swiss watches are both expensive and timeless. Another Swiss brand that combines centuries of watchmaking experience with cutting-edge innovation and timeless designs is Hublot. This brand is famous because these watches were used as official watches in Formula One auto racing in 2010. Since then, it has been seen on the wrists of celebrities and high-profile individuals such as Kylie Jenner, Kobe Bryant, and Jay-Z, to name a few. The brand created some of the watch movements in-house and is famous for experimenting with unusual materials for watch manufacturing while charging the same amount as any other luxury timepiece. Hublot watches can easily range from $4,200 to $5 million. Number 6. Blancpain. Price range $7,500 to over $1.5 million. Another timeless watch brand that has been on the luxury watch list for the last few centuries is Blancpain. Blancpain was founded in 1735 and is slightly older than Vacherin Constantin. One thing that makes these watches a unique piece of art is that they contain some of the most complicated watch movements. The brand's fine collections are Le Brassus, Lehman, Villeray, Novelties, Specialties, and Sport. Every single piece produced by this brand is from the same watchmaker, making it highly unique and exclusive. But with so much innovation comes a hefty price tag. These impeccable pieces cost between $6,000 and $500,000. The brand only produces around 30 watches every year. Therefore, even if you have a lot of money, you cannot immediately get hold of these masterpieces. As their slogan says, the watches are never made using quartz, and even in the future, quartz will never be used in their watches. Some high-profile individuals using Blancpain watches are Russian President Vladimir Putin, movie director Francis Ford Coppola, Vladimir Kramnik, French explorer Jacques Cousteau, and German-American violinist David Garrett. Number 7. Rolex. Price range $5,000 to over $650,000. It would be a shame if one of the most well-known watch brands like Rolex didn't make it to the luxury list. Rolex produces perhaps the most widely recognized luxury watches out there. Rolex is the only brand with literally 100% brand recognition. Everyone who can, and those who cannot, afford the watch knows the crown symbol, which is the brand logo. Apart from the popularity, the brand does produce some exquisite pieces. Their collection has some timeless designs combined with years of experience and knowledge. Rolex makes around 2,000 pieces per day, which is why this watch is so popular. Buying a Rolex is an investment. Rolex prices are known to increase rapidly, and they have a higher resale value than any of the watches in the world. Celebrities across the world have been seen flaunting Rolex on their wrists. Some of the well-known names include Jennifer Aniston, Monica Geller, John Mayer, Lindsey Vonn, Sylvester Stallone, and David and Victoria Beckham, to name a few. Popular designs include Rolex, Datejust, Daytona, and Rolex Submariner. Number 8. Chopard. Price range $5,000 to over $60,000. Looks like Switzerland is luxury watch heaven. Chopard, another Swiss brand, is a well-known retailer for luxury watches, jewelry pieces, and other accessories. Chopard was first founded in 1860 by Louis Ulysses Chopard in Switzerland. During the initial years, the brand manufactured watches only for ladies, but it later expanded and started manufacturing exquisite designs for gents. In 2013, the brand started promoting itself as sustainable, indicating that the brand's gold supply is 100% ethical. These timeless masterpieces can range from $5,000 to $60,000. Some of the celebrities having Chopard in their watch collection are Denzel Washington, Kate Winslet, Pharrell Williams, Ashley Olsen, and Javier Bardem. Number 9. Lange & Söhne. Price range $15,000 to $1 million. Finally, adding a non-Swiss brand to the list, Lange & Söhne is a German watch manufacturer begun in 1845. The company hasn't been continuously operational since it had to close its doors following the Second World War owing to the occupation of Germany by the Soviet Union. The company resumed its operations in the 1990s with the great-grandson of the founder. This luxury watch brand is famous for its innovative designs, using the finest materials and complex mechanisms. During the initial years before the Second World War, the brand only manufactured pocket watches, but after reopening in the 1990s, the first Lange & Söhne wristwatches were introduced. The brand's Grand Complication watch is one of the finest works of art Lange & Söhne has ever produced. The watch comes for a price of $2,497,000. It includes a Grand Sonnerie, Petit Sonnerie, and a minute repeater, a mono-pusher chronograph with split-second function, a perpetual calendar, and a display of the moon phases. Isn't that amazing? Number 10. Piaget. Price range $10,000 to $210,000. The watchmakers of this brand were initially jewelers in a small village of La Côte-aux-Fées in Switzerland, where they originally manufactured several watch movements. In the 20th century, they first started creating intricate pieces of art, their watches. Piaget watches are unique and innovative because they combine the jeweler's aesthetics with the watchmaker's knowledge, and the final product results in a sophisticated luxury watch. The most famous Piaget model is Altiplano Caliber 1200D, which is loaded with precious gems on the outside and diamonds along the inner structure. This watch costs approximately $152,000. Some of the high-profile celebrities who own a Piaget are Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, Jamie Foxx, Matthew McConaughey, and Rihanna. If you like this video, please hit like and share it with your friends. To learn more exclusive facts about your favorite personalities and luxury items, please subscribe to this channel. Until next time.